What's good? Top of the top. What's popping? What's cracking? What's good? What's up, y'all? You gotta pardon me. I'm gonna tell y'all, I told y'all before. Sometime when I wake up, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. So a lot of times I put all this together in the morning. I don't post at night on purpose. I don't give previews because people steal content. Then sometimes I don't know what I'm gonna do the night before. I always put it together in the morning, from the cover to the topics. So sometimes I'm not, you understand, but I told you I'm always gonna come on before 9. It's just sometimes I can't be accurate like I want because sometimes I be adding as I be going. So I want people to know that, but that I appreciate y'all when y'all pull up and wait for me to do my thing. You know what I'm saying? But understand that sometimes, most of the time, I don't even know what I'm gonna do when I wake up that day. That's just the facts. Other than that, we here. We're gonna get into it. Today gonna be nothing but updates. We're gonna get into these politics because that's what's really going on. Today, we only gonna be talking about what's really going on in the world. That's it. You know, but we gonna go back into this ERYKAH Badu thing because I woke up and I seen she really had me getting backlash. You know, we spoke about it yesterday, but it let me see something. A lot of people in the world starting to peep game due to this trafficking and fast in the ass behavior and parents exploiting their kids. People starting to be hip. Then you still got some people that think it's cool. So we're going to talk about that, but we mainly going to talk about these politics today. What that mean, y'all? We're going to be talking about these migrants. We're going to be talking about some homelessness, and we're going to talk about Mr. Al Sharpton. Because you know we've been saying with Al that, right? But now Al has come back out. And we're going to look at the plot that's going on, y'all. I'm telling you, now they starting to get together, and they starting to plot. Who they plotting against? Take a guess. Anyway, salute to the chat. Good to see everybody. Happy to see all y'all. Chris Miller. What's up, Danelle? What's good, y'all? Jay Goodball. What's up? Boulevard 73. What's up, Jamila? What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling today? What's going on, Talib? Allen from the UK. Shayla. What's up? I seen Juicy Peach come in here. T Rose. What's good? 401 Rider. Y'all already know what's up. What's up, Juicy Peach? What's up, Holly? Holly Selassie. What's going on, y'all? Y'all know I'm a holler at y'all. What's up, Rondell? I see you sliding here. Anyway, y'all, we're going to get into it. Y'all know I'm going to get back at y'all later. We got to, because y'all waited long enough. Let's go. Now, look. Episode 357. Bow. 6-shooter. Lay him down. Now, look. ERYKAH Badu, she getting backlash over them back shot pictures. She pimping her daughter. We spoke about this yesterday. That what's going on, y'all? Now it's a trend of these parents trying to get paid off of their children. But like I said, yes, ERYKAH Badu's daughter is 18 years old. I told you. That means she is barely legal. She just turned 18, but she still is a teenager, but she is grown on paper. And we know a lot of people are grown at 18, but we know in the mind they still got peanut brains. Let's be honest, y'all. What do you really know about life at 18? Then a lot of us thought we was grown at 18, and then we found out we had a long way to go, didn't we? Some people thought they was grown at 18, and 20 years later they might be 38, and they still a teenager in the brain. Do you get it? Because everybody's mind does not develop the same, and some people's mind never develops. But ERYKAH Badu is a witch, and we're gonna look at that too. She's a witch, and she's been praised as some smart Afrocentric chick in the black community, like she's somebody special. That chick is a witch. She is a Jezebel, and she is nothing. And she's been down with the powers that be. She just plays the role of the black card in the feminist movement. Yeah, she represents women to go against a man. You don't need no man. Do what you want to do. Exploit the kid, don't do whatever. She represents them rebellious spirits. But anyway, we're going to talk about it. Like I said, this ain't the show for people in their feelings, man. If you in your feelings, you need to get up out of here. All right? Let's get into it. Now, look at this chick. You see her with a damn witch hat on? She been showing you who she was the whole time. A fucking witch. All right? Do you get it? But you didn't think black people into witchcraft, did you? You didn't think black people love to do all the things that white people do, did you? You see? Told you, always talking that culture vulture. Your people is the biggest culture vultures. What did I mean by that? Your peoples are the biggest followers of everything. So what would make a black person want to be a witch? That's the question, right? Because they signed that oath. That's for one. What's that in her hand for those who are smart? You will see she has ISIS in her hand. But how many of y'all knew that ISIS, Madonna, they all the same people. They all the same. Ishtar, they all the same people. They ain't be, that's for people that's on their studies. Y'all know what I'm talking about. What's up, Nate the Great? Now look, I'm just showing you. These people, I'm showing you how outright your people are showing you they dealing with that witchcraft and they dealing with that dark energy. And this is why I told you, everybody that's black is not your people. You don't hang with people like that. She got a pyramid on her head. She is a bozo and a weirdo and a clown. But she wants you to make you think she's so Afrocentric and she's so special and black and she knows stuff that you don't know about. I bet you she do yoga too. Yeah. But she already admitted the stuff she into. I just wanted to show you. These are the same people that don't give a heck. They don't care about no children. But I want to show you. I want you to start looking at people for who they are. A weirdo. Why? If somebody came to you in the street dressed like ERYKAH Badu right here, what you going to say? You go to the club and it's a chick standing in the club like that. What you going to say? You going to say she fucking weird, right? Oh, because ERYKAH Badu and she got money and she cool and she's smart and she for the black women and she is so special. I just love how she sing. And your dumb ass go buy her tickets, don't you? Now look, let me show you something. Now this is her daughter Puma, but as you see, they was getting backlash for that little picture they posted. I'm gonna go into it. Puma Curry responds amid critics over tight pants photo with ERYKAH Badu. I'm an adult. So she says, I'm an adult. Okay, yes, you are an adult. On paper, you are an adult. Yes, you are. All right. But this is the kicker right here. Now, this woman, all right, she's a woman. All right, she's a woman. She got 242,000 followers on Instagram, right? But check this out. We're going to break it down. She currently celebrated her 18th birthday on July 5th. She is Badu's second child of 3. So everybody asks, was that the baby by Andre? No, it's not. That baby is called 7. This is Puma. My point is this. Check it out. She just celebrated her 18th birthday, July 5th, right? So what does that mean, y'all? That means she only been 18 for about 5-6 months. But my point is this. How the hell she get 242,000 followers if she just turned 18? Common sense will tell you she had half them followers when she was underage. Duh. So she been, and they say she been posting them kind of pictures on her page. ERYKAH Badu know it, but she didn't care. She didn't care. Now look, since celebrate her transition into legal adulthood, see the words they use? Puma has seemingly shared content on Instagram with slightly more body exposure, from swimsuit shots to peeping cleavage. So as she turned 18, they said she's been turning up more. But you got to understand, how the hell did she get 200,000 plus followers before she was 18 on the gram? Because y'all don't understand there's a lot of Chesters online. But some of y'all do understand that. But she had most of her followers before she even turned 18. That's the point. I posted a pic, not my mom. So she's saying she did it, wasn't her mother. Because her mother getting a backlash of me and my mama bad doing some cute form-fitting pants. I'm an adult. What's the real issue? Let's discuss it. Trick, the real issue is kids are getting snatched. You with your mother, but you don't understand. You got followers, jackass. You got 200 plus followers. So what are you doing? You're promoting sexual behavior. That's cool, right? I guess. But guess what? It's a girl that's going to follow you and her ass going to get snatched up out here. Because the biggest thing going on is trafficking. I keep telling y'all that. But these celebrities know too. They know, but they ain't going to say nothing because they part of the shit promoting it. Their job is to promote it. Fast in the ass. I told you. Back in the days, you got labeled as fast, whatever. Now your ass going to get kidnapped and snatched up and put somewhere. So she's saying, let's discuss it. We don't care about what you got on. We talking about what y'all promoting, you and your mother. Yeah, you grown, but y'all promote, meaning, okay, common sense, a woman with a shape, she got a shape, her shape going to be known. But my point is, y'all are specifically going hard. For what? Okay. All right. But y'all specifically taking back shot pictures. But my point is this is a mother and a child. This is deeper than just a picture. This represents a mother and a child. This represents a mother who was out of her fucking mind promoting her behavior to a child. That's what it represents. What I said the other day, common sense, we all know you're supposed to protect your child. What that mean, y'all? That means everything you did, even the things you did wrong, you're going to make sure your child is not following your footsteps. Then most people don't even want their child to follow in their footsteps regardless. And like I said, how could you be in the industry? How many industry things we heard about, y'all? Have we not heard of people in the industry being taken advantage of, being drugged, ran trains on? Have we not heard all the dark secrets of the industry? My point is this. Don't ERYKAH Badu know the same thing? Don't Beyonce and them all know the same stories? So why are they bringing their child to the game? You see, that's the difference in the other people. See, you can talk about white people and what they do, but guess what? They teach their kids to be opposite most of the time. Like if that white man play football, he don't want his son playing football. Why? Because he know the chance of his son getting a concussion and getting passed it on that field. Nah, he said, Junior, you gonna do something else. See that? So every rich celebrity you know that's so-called white, half the kids. Then the other half, they got their kids doing something totally opposite from what they're doing. Why? Because a lot of them know the harsh dangers of the game. You get it? So I'm just showing you. But black people, they'll know the game and let their kid do the same exact shit. That's like a lot of parents, they might have been finessed and touched on, and then they'll set the same stage for their child to be touched on. How many people heard that? Huh? How many of y'all heard that child got violated? Come to find out the mama got violated too. And sometimes the grandma got violated too. And they do the same pattern. Instead of protecting the child, they do the same shit. Okay, you was adult left around strangers when you was young. Now you doing it. Now you leave your kid around strangers. See that? I'm showing you the pattern. So ERYKAH Badu is a witch, all right? These people are sold out, right? They with the shits, meaning they will sell anything that's possible. They will give their daughter to the you know who. They sons, they don't care. So I want to show y'all how this is not just about a picture. This is about what they promoting, mother and child. This is the same shit we talk about in the hood. What we say, y'all, what everybody say, man, the problem today is these parents want to be friends with their kids. And you're looking at it right here. This is what's being promoted. So what did this do? Now it starts a trend of mothers want to take backshot pictures with their daughter. They say, we look good, don't we? My baby looking just like me, ain't she? That means she really for sale. Why? This picture, they say this picture got 93,000 likes. So out of 93,000 likes, how many people you think jumped in her inbox? Let's talk real shit. See that? It's called exploitation. Why? Because ERYKAH Badu is prepping you to say, now you're going to worship my daughter. Now, whatever she got going on, y'all going to support my daughter. See, I'm getting older, but I'm going to have to live through my daughter now. That's what they all doing now. But my point is, ain't you supposed to protect your child? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, she grown. She grown. Why? 18, you could be in porno movies at 18. You know what I'm saying? You can go to the military and get your head blown off at 18. Yeah, you grown, but in the brain, you still got peanut. You ain't got nothing upstairs. You don't know shit. You don't know nothing. And I bet your daughter can't cook, do nothing. She probably don't know nothing. But they can get selfies and get 93,000 likes because that's what people. We live in a world where people think likes mean something. All likes mean is you got a lot of people in your business watching you, getting their joys on, laughing, whatever they want to do. But nobody really cares about you. Why? Because God forbid if something happened to ERYKAH Badu's daughter today, ain't nobody gonna care next week. Let's be honest. But I want to show you ERYKAH Badu is a fucking witch, and she been showed y'all who she was. Ben showed you. That's why all of them are being exposed. Y'all didn't never peep head why she was always wearing that witch hat. Told y'all, man. These are some of your people that use that black card. You know, like how rich people use the black card when they go shopping. Your people's you always using that black card to get you to follow their stupid ass. And these are the same dumbass people. She's another one. She can't keep a man to save her life neither. You ain't noticed none of them can't keep no fucking man or woman. They got money. Most people pray to have money and a good life. You see they get the money but can't have a good life. They all dysfunctional. They're fucking weirdo. You know what a weirdo is? A lunatic that seem normal. They're fucking loony. You hear me? So I'm just showing y'all. Over 93,000 likes later, Puma took to account with another post. This time she addressed the online backlash after the photos mostly directed at Badu. So Badu got a lot of smoke over that. You feel me? Then we're going to take a look at public opinion, what happened. So as you see, She is letting it be known she's an adult after people online heavily critiqued a recent Insta post. Posted photos featuring her and her mother. Her and her mother and global star, ERYKAH Badu, a global star. Man, you see how they always trying to promote people? So what? She a global star. She's a nobody to us. Why? Because she ain't speaking out against this sex trafficking. She promoting it. I know. I don't know where y'all look, man. Every day it's a child getting snatched. Somebody on Facebook talking about where my child at. I didn't see my son. I didn't see my daughter. This going on every day. But they not talking about it, right? Because they sitting up in their house and they playing online all day while shit getting real out here. I'm going to get into the real shit. Shout out to the people that's here. Today we talking about real shit. That's it. I'm going to get into the real shit that's really going on because you're seeing shit going on. What does that mean? No more. Look, the distractions ain't even working no more. That's how real shit is getting. Now look, I'm going to show you the minds of the people. Not ERYKAH Badu. This is what this chick said. Not ERYKAH Badu and her daughter Puma got the girls' panties in a bunch. Oh shit. Daughter Puma breaking the internet. See what they promoting? Promoting her breaking the internet and trying to say that regular woman speaking out against this. Y'all haters. You got your panties in a bunch. Y'all hating on this. Nah, you got real women that know what time it is. You got real people that's peeping game. A lot of y'all fucking stupid. But not only y'all stupid, some of y'all are with the program. What's the program? Promoting fast behavior, get the girl snatched up. The biggest commodity right now is people getting snatched. Guess who's the number one people getting snatched up right now? I ain't got to say it. Now look. Now this the people talking out. Wasn't ERYKAH Badu slandering young girls, showing off their bodies and attracting older men? Hypocrite. Her daughter's a teenager, 18, and here we are. See that? Hypocritical behavior. How many of y'all knew ERYKAH Badu was slandering young girls, showing off their bodies and attracting older men? Was it because she was just old and she was hating on the young girls? My point is, or was she just perpetrating a fraud? Because look what she said. You feel me? They said that she was slandering young girls for showing off their body and attracting old men. All right? If that's what she said, what the hell is she doing with her daughter? And how do your daughter have 200, damn near 250,000 followers if she only been 18 for less than 6 months? That means at least 200,000 was following her when she was a teenager. ERYKAH Badu, you ain't saying nothing about that, did you? What do you think? Look, y'all, all the sex offenders that are registered, where the fuck you think they be at all day? They be on the internet, dummy. Check the community. Go to the website. You're going to see a bunch of red dots to show you live around nothing but chesters and pedophiles and sex offenders. They all around everywhere. Where you think they be at? They be on the internet all day. Why? They got curfews. They can't go out. They got to do certain things. They the number one niggas be online all day. You ain't know that. That's why half the weirdos be online all day. Instagram, everywhere else. That's what they do. Now let's continue on. Look. See? Now this is a woman. Check it out. See? This is exactly why I can't enjoy ERYKAH Badu's music anymore. Beautiful voice and loved her sound for years. But going from defending R. Kelly to telling girls to wear knee-length skirts to showing a mother-daughter apple on Instagram just ain't it. Did I not tell y'all? Did I not tell y'all yesterday? I fucking told y'all. And I'm not putting it on my. I gotta keep repeating shit because my people be forgetting. Did I not tell y'all a lot of people that got abused back in the day, their mother was with the shits? Did I not tell you that? I told you a lot of fucking mothers realized their daughter was going to be something and they were setting their daughters up for failure and slickly selling out their daughters and sons. This is a fact. But now that we got social media, you can see it with your own eyes. And this is a woman talking about it. So when this other chick on the gram, this dumbass chick, she basically said the women had their panties in a bunch and they was hating. But this is a real woman right here. She peeped game. She said, see, this is exactly why I can't enjoy her music anymore. She said this woman went from defending R. Kelly. Now, who in their right mind would defend R. Kelly? And you got daughters. That's why I understand that people defending him. They ain't got no kids. Okay, I understand that. You can't be in your right mind, have children, especially daughters, and support R. Kelly. You got to be a damn fool. But anyway, to each his own. My point is this. Even this woman, I didn't even know she defended R. Kelly. But she also was telling girls to wear knee-length short skirts. Now, remember when y'all was growing up? You had to wear that skirt past the knee, ladies. Y'all know that. Anything above the knee was considered a mini skirt. It was considered whorish. But I'm going to break something down. Check it out. Look at ERYKAH Badu said out our own mouth. If I had a school, I would make sure that the uniform skirt length was a nice knee length. It is fair to everyone. My point is this. Above the knee, or y'all know, if it ain't below the knee, y'all, all right. The women that went to private school and church, y'all know how the skirt's supposed to come down way past the knee. Many skirts come above the knee or barely at the knee. What's the number one thing they show you? Okay, we adults, right? What's one of the number one adult costumes that weirdos love? They love when they dress up as a what? A schoolgirl, right? Is the schoolgirl attire in a nursing attire? Y'all know that. Y'all know, y'all adults. Y'all seen sex movies. What's the number one role playing they like to do? The school outfit, right? But you didn't know that represented smashing kids, did you? You didn't understand that, did you? Where they always was infatuated with the girl putting on a school dress, that barely legal stuff, or had grown women dress up with a skirt above the knee in a school clothes outfit. You ain't understand what that meant, did you? Showing you right here. ERYKAH Badu was promoting that behavior. The schoolgirl look. The schoolgirl look is the image preyed on by the Chesters. They love that image. They love to see the young girls going to school with their skirts above the knee. Do you get it? But ERYKAH Badu was promoting that shit. See that? Showing y'all where we at in the world right now. I'm showing you how your people lost their mind. I'm showing you how they are the biggest fools on the planet, and they've been trying to lead you astray. They already did it. They already did it. It was people like her. A lot of them, they all did it. They all took a check to slaughter us. Now they're running out. So now they got to go to their child. Look, so like I said right here, she been had on her witch hat. You see she holding up ISIS. I told you Egyptology was promoted by the white man, then passed to the black man to seem cool. But it still goes back to Africa, and it's nothing but Babylonian text transferred over. Remix. All right, I used to believe in all of it too. I used to be right there with you. I thought it was all about Egypt and them pyramids. I thought the same thing. But then I woke up. But you got to understand that these people ain't playing with you. That's why they going hard. What's the number one thing your boy always tell you? I said they want your kids. They want your kids. They want your kids. You understand that? You smart. You know it all. You know a lot now. But are your kids going to be as smart as you 10, 20 years from now? That's what I'm talking about. What's up, Malaya? Dramatic. Lady Love. What's up, y'all? Now, let's continue on to this clown, Mr. Al Sharpton. Have we not been saying where's Al at? Where our leaders at, y'all? It's getting hard out here. Where the leaders at? Well, here's one of your leaders right here. And he has pulled back out and popped up. Guess what this man is promoting? Al Sharpton is promoting the war on criminals to lock all their ass up. But I told you the key word of criminals, sad to say, is black people. We know for a fact black people are not all criminals, but the criminal element is blamed on black people. They are the scapegoats. Black people are the scapegoats for everybody else that does crime. When you understand what I'm saying, you'll get with the picture. You got to understand these word games they play. So check it out. Good morning, Miss Jackie. I see you in the chat somewhere. Now look, Al Sharpton. Now we're going to look at what this man promoting. Check it out, y'all. Al Sharpton urges black lawmakers to crack down on serial criminals. Do you know what a serial criminal is? To assist prosecutors in the case. Now, a serial criminal is a person that lives by the street code, a person that sells drugs, hustles, do whatever they got to do to get money. Now, I understand it's weirdos that do criminal, weirdos that do crime. This is not to promote crime. You just got to understand key words. See, Al Sharpton called a meeting for all black people in politics to come together and start assisting and locking people up. But you got to understand, in the black community, when you make bold statements like this, what happens? You have a lot of innocent people that get accused of being a criminal. Remember when I broke down to y'all about the stereotypes and the images and how you dress and how you look? That's what gets you caught up a lot of times. Well, when he makes statements like this, that's what makes the hood go through shambles. Meaning that dude that's just going to work, but he got his pants sagging with a hoodie on, he going to get ran up on. That chick that's looking a certain way, but she going to work, they're going to think she doing something. My point is, this is really how they use code words to run down on everybody in the black community for whatever reason. Now we know they got the dogs. We know about the AI, but now Al Sharpton he's adding fuel to the fire. And he's getting all the black people in a position to say, you know what? It's about to go down. They're about to start locking these niggas up. And you make sure you help the prosecutors at what got to get done, because we got to get them off the street. And that's what Al Sharpton is promoting. My opinion, allegedly. Now, let's take a look. Civil rights activist Al Sharpton said it's time for black leaders to stiffen public safety measures, including going after repeat offenders. Now, mind you, this also applies to the brothers that already did their time and changed their life. You could have been a repeat offender when you was younger, but now you older, your shit clean. You ain't even doing nothing no more. But Al Sharpton said, man, get at all of them. It's time to start snatching all their ass up. And then we'll see who's who. But he's promoting the number one slick thing is get them off the street. Get them out of here. You see that? But you got to understand when you play with that word crime. Crime, okay, when I say the hood, what does the hood mean? That means where crimes go down at. The hood is where the crime goes down, but who lives in the hood? Black people. So when you put a war on crime, you're really putting a war on black people in their neighborhood. So the people that don't indulge in crime in the neighborhood, now they got to suffer because the hood has been stereotyped as a criminal neighborhood. You got to understand politics. He basically declared war on the hood in slick terms. Which means what? When they come in your hood, he's prepping the people. I'm going to show you predictive programming. He's basically prepping the black people, saying, when you see dogs in the hood, don't worry about it. They just did a crackdown on the crime. Because a lot of our people, they don't know what them dogs all about. They don't know them dogs could chase your ass, shoot your ass. Them dogs could do a whole lot. But see, they're making it normal. So basically, the war's on criminal behavior. But little do you know, we're going to have dogs in all y'all hoods. And the people that's good citizens, y'all going to be victims too. You're going to be going to work, getting patted down, ran down on, pulled over. Dogs putting up on you, want to check you. Al Sharpton, mind you, y'all, he had nothing to say about nothing else. He has nothing to say about Joe and them giving money to everybody else. This man, only thing Al Sharpton should be fixing his mouth for is to speak out against the immigrants. That's it. If he's not speaking out against the immigrants, he's not on our side. But we already know that, don't we, y'all? I'm showing y'all these distractions. I'm showing you your people that sold out. I want to show you how Al Sharpton, I'm going to show you this, right? Your people like Al Sharpton been promoting that race stuff, that black stuff. So why, if he talk about white people, why he ain't saying nothing about the migrants coming in from many different places? We're going to get into it today. I'm going to show you the biggest thing getting played in America right now, which a lot of y'all already know this. Civil rights activist Al Sharpton on Monday urged black lawmakers to approve new measures. What's the new measures, y'all? The dogs, the drones, the stop and frisk. He's promoting it because they told him to promote it. Mind you, don't forget, I already told you, Joe already dropped the money off for the agenda last year. What's the agenda? Lock them all up. Shut them down. What's that? The crime bill. Wasn't Joe trying to pass the crime bill years ago? He couldn't do it. He's passed it now. He's disguising it. He passed the crime bill, then gave places like New York $30 million to fight crime. Who are they really fighting when they say we're fighting crime? Understand the words. But they need Al Sharpton now to put the black face on it and smooth it over. Because the war is about to be on, y'all. Before this summer, before September's hit, the war will be unfolded. Do you know how many people are going to get locked up this summer? Do you know how many people are going to be wiped off the map? Now look, activist Al Sharpton on Monday urged black lawmakers to approve new measures to rid the streets of recidivist lawbreakers and help district attorney prosecute crime. Now, lawbreakers could be a lot of different things, y'all. It could be you drinking in public. It could be you was getting off work, had to use the bathroom real bad, had to take a leak outside. Now, they just making up different things to run down on you, put you in that system. And Al Sharpton promoting that shit. Mind you, we know that the migrants are wilding out right now. They doing the most, and ain't nobody saying shit. But they want to fuck with black people. See it right here? I want y'all to pay attention to this shit. Let's go. Black mayors for 3 of the largest cities sat down together. How many of y'all knew they had to sit down? Let's talk about this shit. I'm telling y'all, it's getting real. Talib Musa, Salute for supporting the channel like you always do every day. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. We got to get into this real talk. I'm showing y'all. Now, what did I tell y'all? Did I not tell you when Black History Month come in, things start to turn up on black people? That's why I told y'all when I did a special last year, are blacks becoming history? I'm going to do a part 2. Are blacks becoming history? I said this over a year ago, and I'm seeing it happen in my face. That's why I'm tripping. How many of y'all knew the black mayors from all the cities sat down? How many of y'all knew that? Now, every black mayor that sat down, their city is in shambles right now. The same way the country went in shambles when it was our black president. Why? Because they love to do the most dirt when it's on your face. They love to do the most dirt in Black History Month too. That's coming up. That's why I see them prepping the stage. It's being prepped. You got to pay attention. Now look, I didn't know the black mayor sat down. You know why? Because now they got to do their job. Now they got to get dirty. Massa said now it's time for y'all to get dirty. And the number one thing we want y'all gonna do, if you don't do nothing, you're gonna shut up and let us do what we gotta do. Now watch this, how all your blacks been compromised and pacified and they sold out. In Washington, D.C., 3 black mayors sat down for the first time as they lead the country's biggest cities. Los Angeles, New York, as you see right here, look. Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass, New York City Mayor Eric Adams, and Houston Sylvester Turner. Don't forget, I ain't get to load it up. Houston just got smacked with another tornado out the woodworks. Smack roofs off the houses. Houston going through hell, ain't they? Because they got a black mayor. But listen what they said. Peep the bottom, y'all. Together they lead 20 million people. Now, out of the 20 million people that they so-called leading, how many of them are black people that are about to go through it? And melanated people and brown people. See that? I'm gonna just say melanated. What's melanated? People that go out to the sun and be straight and get a nice tan and don't get skin cancer. That's what I'm talking about, them people. But check it out. They're already having their meetings. That's why I told y'all what we spoke about, family. Said, look, you gotta pay attention to New York, you gotta pay attention to California, you gotta pay attention to California, and you gotta pay attention to Texas and Florida and Atlanta. It's no coincidence why they got black mayors in every city that's effed up right now. The whole pandemic, they've been putting blacks in the office. What you see? Pandemic crisis, what? Overdose crisis, homeless crisis, trafficking crisis, rental things going on. Do you see what's going on? And these are all of the ones that know the migrants coming in their city every day. But Al Sharpton want to go against black people. See, they all starting to intensify the war now. Master said they got to perform now, y'all. They got to do their dirty work. So now it's no coincidence the black mayor's meeting up. Al Sharpton out here talking what he talking, because I'm telling y'all, they prepping the stage. They prepping the stage, y'all. And they ready to come for people. They setting the stage, y'all. And they all just so happen to be Democrats. Did you peep that part? Now let's get back into this real sauce. Was I not talking about this? Did we not chop this up? How many of y'all knew it was the anniversary of the black community getting burnt down? Did I not talk about Rosewood, the greatest movie John Singleton ever made? That if you never saw that movie, you're lacking in the real world. You should be ashamed of yourself. Why? Because you was only talking about Tulsa, Oklahoma, when there was many Black Wall Streets. Rosewood was also proof that everybody in America that was black wasn't poor. Rich. We were rich. But guess what? After World War I, they started banging on us and destroying our stuff out of lies. Every lie they made about a white person did that was a lie, to use that for excuse to flame our whole towns. Why? So to this day, we will not have nothing. So let's use our brain, y'all. If Rosewood was an all-black city community 100 years ago, how much flourishing you think they would have did today? Now you see why they got to destroy everything we do? Let's take a look. In the years after World War I, black people were thriving. Bingo! How many times your boy No Fame told you that? That whole World War I was some BS. That whole World War I was them taking out black people, allegedly. Anyway, because remember, they were poor white trash. They were poor. A lot of them were poor in the military, trying to get a handout, trying to make a come up. And they already didn't like melanated people, so they signed up to get their check and destroy us. That's what they did. It was said that whole thing of World War I that happened over there with that so-called man by the name of you-know-who, and they was so-called, had them concentration camps, they said, allegedly, that was him taking out some of the people that still had drops of melanin in them. Allegedly, that's what they said. But look, the Florida town of Rosewood, when a white mob driven by racial animosity. What's animosity? Hate, jealousy. These black people balling out here in Florida. We got to destroy their shit. That's what that means. Animosity decimated the entire community within days. CNN's Nadia Romero looks back 100 years. So that means what? We are in a specific time. 100 years ago, this happened this year. Which means 100 years later, you're still getting your town burnt down. You're still getting shut down. 100 years later, do you see the game? But a lot of people didn't know this because they wanted to create these lies. Then you got to ask another question. All you got to do is do the math of World War I, and you'll see the people that started these towns were so-called the survivors of slavery, but really, they were some of the people that was already free. Because Florida was the home of the Seminoles. And Florida was some of the biggest, baddest tribes that were down there that was whipping their ass. That's why they had to have 3 different wars in Florida. They had 3 different Seminole wars because that's how much they was getting their ass whipped. See that? The same way I told you, when blacks wanted to be free, they were running to the south, not the north. They were running to Florida. The ones that ran up north wanted to be free Masons. They was trying to get to Boston to the Prince Hall Lodge. I told y'all that. It's already written. In the years after World War I, black people were thriving in central Florida town of Rosewood when a white mob driven by racial animosity. All I'm going to tell y'all, watch the movie Rosewood, all right? Make sure you watch the movie. It came out like 97. When I was young, I saw it. My people put me onto it. They're going to show you the difference between black Masons and white Masons because the one that burnt down the town started a lie, and he was a white Mason. And showed you the ring and everything. That was one of John Singleton's biggest movie, but they only kept showing you Boys in the Hood because that was his movie that promoted you dying. You get it? And showing you you're never going to get out the hood. But this was his biggest movie and Higher Learning. See that? But they also, when he put out Snowfall, next thing you know, Snowfall come out, John Singleton, rest in peace. And this will happen to be the last year of that episode, Snowfall. But they never, how many times BT showed y'all Rosewood? How many times have you seen Rosewood on the national TV screen? The movie been out for goddamn almost 30 years now. The realest movie might be ever. You know, Florida Evans for Good Times in it. A lot of celebrities in that movie. Good movie. I need to watch it again because I ain't watched it in a while. Let's continue on. Now, I just showed you. 100 years ago, we had our own communities. They destroyed it. 100 years later, look what's happening in Florida now. Boat carrying 396 Haitian immigrants intercepted by U.S. Meaning, is people still trying to flood the country? They are still flooding Florida. But see, what they're doing is they're trying to stop the Haitians from coming in, but they're letting in the Cubans and everybody else. Do y'all see the game? Yes, those Haitian people are our family. Guess what? Those are the people that they first came across. When Columbus and them came, they went to a place called Hispaniola, which is now Haiti in the Dominican Republic to this day. But for some reason, the people on the Haiti side get the most hell. Why is that? Are those our original family members? Yes, they are. But see, they played a game called Divide and Conquer and gave everybody titles, so people are more loyal to their titles and don't see the whole picture. See that? So everybody else can come in from Mexico, all over the world, but don't let them Haitians come in, and don't ever forget in your life, they scared of that Haitian magic. Don't you ever forget that. They scared of that. What else? Showing you the migrant situation. In Connecticut, so I showed you the South to the North. Connecticut state bill will allow illegal immigrants to vote in state elections. Completely outrageous. Now, have we not seen migrants can now vote? They can get civil service jobs. They can be officers. Do you see that? Similar bills to allow non-citizens voting have been proposed in other states in the U.S. Why? You got to use your brain. All these migrants that are going to be able to vote, which party you think they're going to let them vote? Because they understood that you got smart and you starting to peep them games of that blue party. And a lot of y'all started Waking up after the fact when Trump got out of office, they also understood while Trump was in office, a lot of so-called people started turning red and they started trying to go Republican. So now they feel you too smart. So now we'll just get a whole bunch of new people and make them vote Democrat. Now you see why immigrants can vote? They're going to be the new Democrats. Do y'all understand what's going on? But this is just all my opinion. Now let's carry on. Florida joins 19 states to challenge Biden's new immigration program. What does that mean? That means that it's so out of control that these migrants are coming in the country on a high level to the point where I'm telling y'all, this is the biggest secret known to man right now in America, that we are already being replaced. It's already done. The only thing is, you know how when you seen this, all right, we all went to school plays. Remember when you sat in the auditorium? What happened? You looked at the stage, right? What was going on? Everybody that was about to do the acting was behind the stage, behind the curtain, right? Remember they stayed behind the curtain? They was behind the curtain prepping, waiting to start the show. Well, the migrants are behind the curtain. They didn't come out yet. See? But when the curtain go up and back and they all come out, then you're going to see where you at. But right now, they're prepping the stage. They understand mathematics. We cannot let them out. We cannot let it be official till we get rid of these other people. We got to get rid of these other people because they're going to be the ones in the way. They're going to have the most to say. They're going to be beefing. They're going to be knocking the migrants upside their head. We got to get rid of the other people first. Who's that? The ones we call criminals. The ones Al Sharpton talking about. Yeah, we got to get them out the way first. Then we can let them out these hotels and all these other places. Get it? Now check it out. In recent weeks, hundreds of migrants fleeing Cuba and Haiti have made the dangerous 100-mile journey by boat to the Florida Keys. See that? 100 years ago, they burnt down our city. 100 years later, they letting everybody move in. Now y'all see the replacement game that they've been playing for the past 100 years? Let's continue on. I'm showing you what's going on in America. The Brooklyn Daily Eagle, NYC to build emergency relief center in Brooklyn. Guess who's going to be on that ship? The migrants. But they lie. Who's to say they ain't going to put black people on it and sell that ship out? Who knows? Who knows what they going to do? Yeah, I don't understand the replacement game. You don't understand that. This could be the boat. All the black people that was rounding up that was homeless. Remember, you forgot the mayor of New York said they was cracking down on homeless people, labeled as crazy, all of that. Who's to say they ain't round all their ass up and put them on a boat? And then they going to ship that boat out and put the migrants in the hotel. See, I'm showing you the dirty games they play, but they do stuff in your face. You want me to peep it. Who's to say homeless people ain't on that boat right there and they going to just ship their ass out somewhere, dump their ass in the water? How you know? They ain't got no ID, right? They ain't got no relatives, no parents, right? I'm just telling you, that's how easy it is. Yeah, I'm fantasizing. Yeah, I'm making stuff up. But at the same time, I understand that life is something like that. Life, things take place in life that you couldn't even believe. So, in my opinion, who's to say they're not putting people on them boats and throwing them overboard somewhere in the middle of the damn ocean? Or another thing people don't understand, once you're on a boat and you off the shore, guess what? Laws don't apply no more. How many of y'all know that? How many of y'all know that? How many of y'all know that? You ain't know that, did you? When you on a boat and you in the waters, ain't no laws. Laws only apply when you touch the land. That means when you're on the water, anything goes. Do you get it? Now let's keep it moving. New Biden migrant travel ban. My point is, do you see the migrants coming in by the boatload, walking over? So now, being that Biden been getting flat, they trying to pass a law, allegedly, where they can still come in. They just got to go through the proper states and the proper channels. What you mean? Remember when I showed y'all they was putting them on the buses, the politicians? You got to go through that. You got to go through a certain channel when you coming over. They can come over all they want, but they want them to come through the proper channel so that they could ship them where they want to ship them. These are the real politics, y'all. Today, I ain't got nothing really to talk about but this truth. What else you see? Arizona border city, Yama on brink of collapse. City about to collapse in Arizona. Why? Too many are coming in. They're coming in every day around the clock. Now let's do a walkthrough, right? Arizona. But they told you it was 19 states. Look, 19 states. What are the 19 states? Seeing to me, they're keeping a secret, ain't they? All right, now let's look. Arizona, Connecticut, I already showed you Florida. You know what I'm saying? I showed you these mayors sitting down because all of them know what's going on in their city. The number one mayor you got to peep game is the mayor from Texas. They all coming through Texas first. So let's continue on. Like I said, Arizona border city Yuma on brink of collapse. So many migrants are coming in, y'all. You see how they dress? They not homeless. They not doing bad. Do these, tell the truth. I know it's not a good big picture, but do these migrants not look dressed more decent than some of the people we see in the streets of America right now? Now look, officials in Arizona border town says they got a weekly flood of migrants, totaling 6% of their population, and the dire scenario has driven the area to the brink of collapse. So this city about to collapse. So many damn people coming in their little town. Yuma has fewer than 100,000 residents, yet the town sees 6,000 migrants illegally cross its border with Mexico every week. 6,000 pulling up. For a total of more than 500,000 people in the past few years. See that? So now the migrants have overthrown the people of the city. Do y'all see this? Now y'all see what I was talking about. Recipients of Section 8. This is the biggest thing going on in America. I told y'all. See? They winged you on Section 8 for so long. We all wanted some Section 8. Little did you know, they was baiting you in because one day they knew that Section 8 was going to be non-valid. They knew one day that Section 8 was going to be your demise and destruction. So now, which we spoke about 100 times, these landlords don't want your Section 8 no more. Why? Remember the pandemic when they had the rent relief programs? A lot of people went months without paying their rent. Guess what? That's what they wanted you to do. And they wanted you to not pay that rent and mess with the property. You know why? Because they knew the landlords would get frustrated. So now that the landlords got frustrated, know what they say, man, I don't want no more Section 8. Fuck that shit. But really, when they say Section 8, I'm going to tell you the key word to that. You got to be smart. No Section 8 really means they don't want no kids in a property. Why? Do you not get Section 8 vouchers according to your children or disability? Well, they basically saying, we don't want you no more. A lot of places do. I seen ads. I seen it. Yes, you got people, they don't want you in their property. If you got children, you got people don't want women. You got people that don't want you in their property. If you got a man, they want single people only, and 3 times the rent and background check. This is the game they playing now, y'all. So for all my people in Section 8, what you gonna do when they don't want your Section 8? But what's up? What's else the flip side of that coin? Let's be honest. No disrespect. Gotta be real, y'all. Everybody who has Section 8 for years, you should be rich right now. You should have a solid bank account. Because the rest of the world been having to pay full rent, and you had a discount for what, 10, 15, 20 years? So this is why when you crying and complaining, they ain't trying to hear that. They looking at it like, well, shit, we gave you a chance to cake up. Why? This is the same program we get the migrants when they come here, and they come up. They come here on Section 8, stay deep in one house, and then they start businesses. You've been on Section 8, you did nothing but keep up with the Joneses in fashion. Therefore, your Section 8 is not valid, and guess what? We can't do nothing for you now. Why? We did a tally on Section 8. We look at your history. We have gave you $125,000 worth of free rent throughout the years. We have gave you $56,000 worth of free rent throughout the years. Do you get it? This is why ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for you now. And yes, we all need Section 8. Don't get it twisted. But I want to show you how Section 8 was used as a weapon against you. Why? Because our people relied on it for so long. And when you rely on something, eventually you're going to get let down, right? That's why religion is called a rely on. You rely on that religion, but when it's all said and done, that religion gets you nowhere because you're relying on the wrong things. You're relying on somebody to come save you. You've been relying on Section 8. You've been relying on welfare. You've been relying on food stamps. Then you say you hate the government, but you've been relying on the government the whole time. Now you see the game they play? I'm not knocking nobody. I'm not judging nobody. Why? We all come from the same thing. We all know the truth. We all know how we live out here, how we got to survive. I'm just explaining that these same programs are now used against us. They are the nail in our coffin right now. And this is a story about people that work with Section 8 that are now facing poverty. Affordable housing is not available in Roanoke. If I'm not mistaken, it's Roanoke, VA. But I told you what happens in certain towns, it happens everywhere. The thing is, they'll promote it in VA, but they're not going to tell you how it's going down in Chicago. They ain't going to tell you about it in New York. Why? The landlords ain't going to say nothing. They just going to take out, they're going to steal your application. Remember, if fill out an application, you got to pay a fee, right? Well, they're just going to take your fee and they're going to put your thing at the bottom of the list. You're not going to get no crib, but they're going to take your money. That's the game they playing. Now look, Roanoke Redevelopment and Housing Authority is having problems with finding affordable housing for citizens with Section 8 vouchers. Meanwhile, Roanoke City Council has given the okay for a new apartment complex where a 3-bedroom unit is $1,800 a month and out of the price range of those who need a decent place to live. See what I told y'all already? See how I already been telling y'all this? That's why I'm actually tired of talking about this stuff, because I've been telling people this before it happened. This is my point. Did I not tell y'all when I say, yo, look in your area, your neighborhood? I said, I don't care what city you from, what state you from. I bet you they build luxury apartments where you live at. And I told y'all, I broke down different scenarios. I said this. If they plan on everybody dying, for my conspiracy theories, if they plan on everybody being poor, why the hell they building all this luxury up? Why the hell they building all these new luxury apartments, casinos, and all these other things? And that's when I peep game. I told you that they don't plan on everybody being gone, just some people. Now you seeing who the some people are? What else, y'all? If the crib's $1,800 a month, that means what? 3 people could come together and pay $600 a month. What? For what? A 3-bedroom, right? That's $600 a bedroom, $150 a week. So 3 people could come together and put up $150 a week. That's cheaper than a hotel, and we can sustain a new luxury apartment. But what's the problem? Our people can't get along, and they can't stay under the one roof. They even be able to pay $1,800 because they ain't gonna get along. They're gonna be beefing over the food in the refrigerator. They're gonna be beefing over who had company. They're gonna be beefing over everything. And we the only ones that still don't know how to live together and put our money together. Did you peep that? We are the only ones that still can't live together. We can't do shit right. You ain't peeping it? I don't got to sugarcoat it, y'all. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. See, you can talk about the migrants, the Asians, the Indians, talk about everybody else, Africans, but guess what? They know how to eat together. They know how to eat together, live together, and pray together, and stack their bread together. What about your people? See why I told y'all all that beef and shit ain't gonna get you nowhere right now? See why we losing the real war? We losing the real war. I ain't here to sugarcoat nothing down. Right now, the beginning of 23, we are losing. We are losing. We losing bad. And it's not going to get better. It is not going to be nobody to come save you. You better save yourself. Now, look what I just told you. No good. New luxury apartments, $1,800. Now I'm going to show you what I already showed you. Bingo. Look what I did over a year ago before I was even doing lives. See that year ago, one Y, that's 1 year ago. Look at the views, y'all. What does that mean? That means YouTube was not pushing these videos. When I told y'all, when I first started, proof of 5G technology. Then I went into the 5G technology, the part 2, how the police gonna be using that to indict niggas. I got right here the picture of the light, the 5G light with the cameras, the voice. I broke it down. What's the final stage I told y'all? War against the have-nots. And I showed you the luxury apartments against the poor people in the projects or Section 8. And I told you that was going to be the last war. Look at the views on that shit. I told you I do this shit, but YouTube ain't going to tell you. I don't do this I broke everything down that's going on right now. So yes, I'm going to pat myself on the back because I told y'all already. And now one of these videos got 1,000 views. Why? It's been suppressed. I broke all this shit down. The dogs, the drones, the cameras, the voice recording, how they can scan your house and know what you're looking at online. I broke all this shit down. Then the final stage with the have against the have-nots, where your money ain't gonna be no good because of luxury apartments. What the story say right here? Where a 3-bedroom unit is $1,800 a month. And that's in VA. Section 8 is no longer needed. Now, boom, I already said all that the poor people gonna go through it. And they're gonna be the ones coming through your door trying to eat. Why? Because they're gonna be starved out. I told y'all all this shit. Play by play by play. Now I want y'all to see it for yourself. Yes, it's on my front page. I put it up there the other day. You know why? Because it's going down. But I wanted to show you how YouTube don't push my videos. Y'all subscribe. How many times you seen this shit on your timeline? Never. I told y'all this shit, man. I put the jewels out here over a year ago. Then I had to sit back and watch it play out. What's that? I had to watch a whole lot of brothers get indicted. I had to watch a whole lot of people become broke and poor. I had to watch this shit. And as they were building luxury homes, I was telling people, but they wasn't listening. 477 a year ago. What does that mean? Either they wasn't listening or YouTube was oppressing it. Maybe both. Just showed y'all, man. This was the realest shit I ever spoke on YouTube. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. In my opinion, I did my research. I put it down. And I gave you a series of 3 videos. See? Now it's going down. But guess what? It's too late now. It's too late. Well, let's get into this. Facial rec. Now, this white man was breaking down facial recognition. And they showed how you can glitch the facial rec. Let me show y'all. He was showing how to glitch it. They say to glitch it, all you got to do is have on a shirt with a whole lot of images on it. And that is what gets it off your face. You see the box? How many times? Did I not tell y'all a long time ago? I said they're going to have it when you're walking down the block. They just can scan your ass and your whole background going to come up. See it? But I'm not going to toot my horn. I was just watching how they did it in China. I saw this shit in 2020. When the pandemic, we was on lockdown, I saw when they first promoted this shit in China. And I've been on it ever since. Now it's here. But now this white guy is talking about how you can glitch it. You can glitch facial rec. You can glitch it. Check it out, y'all. They say if you put on the shirt, you see how he got that shirt on. Now look, you see how that blue surveillance, the facial rec is scanning that person, but it's not scanning him with the shirt. See? It's scanning people around him. So he walked back and forth. See, it's scanning everybody around him. So he was showing how to glitch the facial rec. You see how he's standing right next to that person? They showing how to glitch the facial rec. See? He took the shirt off and everything. You see how the blue check box ain't go around him? And don't forget what I told you. The blue check is going to mean you straight. The red check is going to mean get him. Wherever you go. Now you take it or leave it. See, he took the shirt all the way off. Now look, what's the problem to all this, y'all? The nigga just got on the internet and self-snitch. He just snitched on the whole shit. He knew the way to glitch it, but once you put on the internet, now they know the problem, and they're gonna go back to the drawing board and fix it, dummy. Or maybe he was an agent anyway. See that? Maybe he was an agent anyway. Because I told you, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, the only thing holding them up. Thanks for supporting the channel, Sir Junior. Now look, this is what I'm gonna tell y'all. The only thing holding them up right now is they still perfecting the technology. It is not without a shadow of a doubt. Now, don't forget, we know the Most High is the master planner. You feel me? And all their plans don't always work. But what they're doing now is dedicating their time and energy to perfecting all of these devices. So we already know everything they got, but they didn't master it. They might master it about 80%, 85%, 90%. It's not fully mastered. And they don't got us exactly where they want us at. So when they feel like enough oppression is afflicted and they perfect the technology, then they want to, then they're going to unleash. But like I said, this dude appeared to crack it, but how did he crack it when it's on the internet? So what does that mean? It means now the government knows exactly what the fuck you thinking. We got to go back to the drawing board because damn, they found that they can glitch it with graphics on their shirt. Now we got to change that. Do you see that? That's what he did. He really was snitching. See that? Because guess what? If I knew how to glitch it, I ain't telling everybody. I'm going to just tell my peoples here and there. Do you get it? It's other ways to glitch it, but I ain't going to say it. For no fame, been glitching the shit the whole time. If those who smart, you can figure that out. I've been glitching they shit the whole time. Me personally. Now, let's continue on. So what? To Trump supporters that are dead. How many of y'all remember him? We was talking about him yesterday. King Face. How many of y'all remember he was going hard for Trump? And then magically after that, he ended up dead. I told y'all, they scared for the melanated people to start turning red. They scared of that. Because I could have sworn they said this country used to be Republican once upon a time. That's why some people don't know the real meaning of a confederacy. Told you, man, you've been taught to be ass backwards. And you've been going hard for it all that time. What's up, Queen of Detroit? What's up, Rondell? She says she feel like he faked his death. Maybe so. Maybe so. But let's take a look at somebody else who's dead that was supporting Trump. Y'all remember the two sisters? One of them are dead. The one Diamond, she's dead. And Trump do a memorial for her the other day. This one right here is Diamond. Rest in peace, Diamond. Hard Trump supporters. Then they said she died of stroke, something like that. My point is this. I don't think they want you getting no bright ideas. Because remember, I already broke it down to you. What was the number one job of the Ku Klux Klan? The number one job of the Ku Klux Klan is when it was election time, when your people was trying to go vote Republican, their job was to whip their ass, hang them from trees, scare them half to death, and make them vote Democrats. The day of voting, they would knock them upside their head and drag them to the voting poll and make them vote Democrat. You got to know your history. So now they feel like a lot of y'all woke, a lot of y'all waking up, and y'all trying to go to the Red Party. They don't want that. That's why you'll see nobody is speaking up for nothing, because they're all down with the machine. They're all down with the Blue Party. So I just wanted to show y'all what they're trying to do is scare people half to death. So when election time come up, you're going to be scared to vote Republican. You see that? And you're going to be scared to vote for Trump when he come back. Just showing y'all. Something else I wanted to show y'all, I forgot to show y'all the other day. How many of y'all knew that the suppliers behind McDonald's buns are Black-owned family baking company? How many of y'all knew that the buns, the English muffin, and some of the buns are from this woman right here? What does that mean? Well, it means she getting paid, but also means that that mystery meat they selling, that death they selling, whatever they selling that's toxic in every hood near you, they get the buns from her. And to this day, we do not know where them burgers come from. See the slickness they did? They showed us where the buns come from. They don't show us where the burgers come from. Also, what does this mean? They gave this lady a big check to participate in all of that poison. As she knows it's poison in the community. See how they put everything on her black face? I just want to show y'all that. How many of y'all knew the black ladies behind these buns? Now, mind you, she could have started her own company, did her own thing, but she took a check from McDonald's to co-sign a fucking mystery meat. That's right. All right, y'all, I'm done. Shout out to the replay game. Told y'all today, ain't really got no time to play. It's not really going on. I ain't gonna hold y'all all day. I got into the sauce. We got into the real talk. All right. So I'm gonna do a recap for those in the building so you can see it for yourself. Now look, ERYKAH Badu is under fire. She got exposed. She's a witch. See the witch hat, y'all? See the witch? But see, when you see a black person, they got braids and they talking that black stuff, and you know, you ain't gonna think of black people are witches. You have no clue. You have no clue. This is also a slick form of sacrificing your daughter. See, sacrifice don't always mean kill. Sacrifice could be meaning just you got to give something up to get something. So I'll give my daughter to the industry so I can get paid too. That's sacrificing. Why? You're supposed to protect your child at any means, right? So we all know the industry is grimy and shady, and the stuff they do. Why are you so quick to put your daughter in there? Now look, I already showed y'all. The picture went viral, 93 likes. But people been giving ERYKAH Badu flack. My only point I was trying to make, yes, she's 18, but she has 242,000 followers, which means she only been 18 for 6 months. So how many people you think was following her already when she was a teenager? And I didn't even know about ERYKAH Badu of a daughter, but some people did. So now you see for yourself that what? She with the smoke. Then this person right here had the nerve to say that a lot of y'all speaking on this picture, y'all haters. You got your panties in a bunch. Then she gonna try to say they broke the internet. No, they didn't. But you got the regular people that's smart saying, wasn't ERYKAH Badu just slandering young girls showing off their bodies and attracting older men? Well, her daughter's a teenager, and here we are. See that? A hypocrite, because she's a witch. I told y'all. She been wearing a witch hat in your face the whole time. See that? This woman right here told you. See, this is exactly why I can't enjoy ERYKAH Badu's music anymore. She got a beautiful voice, and I loved her sound for years. But going from defending R. Kelly to telling little girls to wear knee-length skirts to showing a mother's daughter Apple on Instagram, basically, it just ain't it. So this is a real woman and a real mother, a real person that understands that child exploitation in 2023 is very slick. This is very slick. Now, mind you, she's grown, but you got a peep game. ERYKAH Badu is basically telling the wolves, come get her. She's ready. She's ready. And I broke down yesterday what barely legal means. It means when you just turned 18 for real. But you know in the brain, she's still a peanut. Why? She wasn't even 18 for a year. You get it? Barely legal. So I just wanted to show y'all. Over 93 likes later, Puma took to account with another post. This time she addressed the online backlash after the photos mostly directed at Badu. And they said since she turned 18, she's been taking more and more graphic sexual pictures, but she was already doing little stuff before that. See that? I also told y'all that Al Sharpton has declared war on the community. That's what he did. He is urging black lawmakers to crack down on serial criminals. Serial criminal could mean you got caught selling weed a couple times. You understand what that word means? That ain't what it's about. This means they about to crack down on the hood. And the innocent people who are not criminals will be caught up in the middle when they start unleashing those dogs and unleashing all of that technology and harassing people. That's what he is now promoting. He's setting a stage that, guess what, y'all? I'm going to wrap it up real fast for y'all. See that? I'm going to tell you, look, Al Sharpton, your black leader, they sat down the black mayors. They're prepping them for what I call World War III, Civil War, the have against the have-nots, because they know the migrants have to be unleashed and certain people have to be gone. And they know when you try to, first of all, we got to get rid of the black people. Second of all, the ones that are upstanding citizens will have something to say. We got to shut them up too. And they're prepping them right now to let them know it's about to go down soon. And before it go down, let's start strengthening up these laws and let's start congregating against the community, because our job is to make a safe landing for the migrants. Okay, we know Bed-Stuy got a lot of black people in it, but see, we got to get the migrants out there. And them people in Bed-Stuy, they gonna have a lot to say. So let's start cracking down on them first. See, we know the people in Florida, they gonna be against this migrant stuff. So what we got to do is we got to start getting them out the way. We got to start cracking whips and giving them that oppression. So while we oppressing them, we can start moving the migrants into the apartments. That's part of the game they playing, y'all. But I just wanted to show y'all it is about to go down. And I also told you, Black History Month, keep your eyes open the most, because it's going down. And they got your leaders all submitting and ready to do whatever they told. Don't they look like puppets in this picture? This is the mayor of Houston, LA, and New York. But do they not look like puppets sitting here? Does the mayor right here look like he's saying, yes, sir, master, whatever you need me to do? Is he not making a gesture with his hands? They're letting you know they're not on your side. Did she not go her way to put on that blue outfit? It looks like a Democrat. Are they not all Democrats? I just broke down the whole story to y'all. You should already know by now. But these people are plotting on your demise right now as you speak. As we speak. That's it, y'all. We done. Shout out to the people that tuned in the building. Shout out to the replay gang. Hit the all notification bell. Subscribe, leave a comment. Today, we just had to look at what's real. There's nothing but real shit going on right now. I don't know what to tell y'all. They are banking on our ignorance. They're banking on us being asleep. They're banking on our whole thing. My point is, they got us boxed in the corner financially, housing-wise, job-wise. Who indulges in most of the criminal behavior? Most of the kids, right? The teen. See, remember, the people in their teens don't know what's going on. The people in their 20s don't have a fucking clue. And the people that's childish in the mind, they don't got a clue. But meanwhile, I showed you play by play how they got everybody waiting behind the curtain. For those who pulled up, I must show you one more time. One more time, we got to look at this migrant situation. All right? Boat carrying 390 Haitian immigrants. Connecticut state bill will allow illegal immigrants to vote, and they're going to make them vote Democrats. Florida joins 19 states to challenge Biden's new immigration program. We got 19 states. What are all the states they letting them in there? We don't know. So 50 out of 19, damn, that's a lot of states, right? But it could be more than 19. Either way, they're letting them in everywhere. And in Arizona, it's out of control. Look, Arizona border city, Yuma, on the brink of collapsing. It's so many migrants in a city, they about to collapse the whole city. Do you get it? That means the residents that were already there minding their own business, now they got to suffer. But that's going to happen everywhere. So that's what I'm trying to show y'all. You see what happened in Arizona? How they collapse in the city? It's going to happen in the city near you. The number one city going to collapse first, I'm going to be honest, it will be New York City. What I mean by that is those who can't afford to sustain themselves, those who don't know how to move ahead of the game, they're already banking on you being a statistic. I'm just showing y'all how the game was being played out. All right? And that mayor, don't forget, mayor of New York City, $1 million a day to house the immigrants. $1 million a day. What else? They also, hold on, I spoke about that. They also got them on ships. Hold on, let me pull it up. See, also in New York City as we speak, they also spending $1 million a day at the hotels. They say they're in 77 hotels. Now you got to use your brain. If they're in 77 hotels and it's still coming in, now we got to put them on boats. But like I said earlier, this could be the boat to ship the black people off on. Who knows? Remember, did they not tell you they was snatching up, rounding up all the mentally health people, all of the homeless people that were disabled, getting checks? Who's to say they ain't putting them on the boats and shipping their ass out? Anyway, man, you're going to wake up from this nightmare one day and you're going to see the truth. Spiritual warfare. Now you see why ain't no rappers trending? You see why ain't no entertainment trending? Now you see when I told you the game was shut down? Now you see why nobody with a voice is not saying none of this stuff. You think I'm the only one that noticed? We ain't the only ones that notice. The powers that be know. The rich people know, but they want you to worry about Beyonce in Dubai. Why the hell you think she's going to Dubai? Because they already told them, don't worry about performing in America. Don't worry about that right now. We got a plan for them people. Don't worry about that. Y'all just keep doing what you're doing. Same thing I told you about Drake. That whole thing was a collaboration. The number one collaboration was keep them on camera, get them in a database. Then we'll do further research later on. Why? Because certain people have to go. That's it. Larry Hebrew, game over. Tell him, game over. So yeah, it was a game. Yeah, everything was a joke, but the shit is over because what they say, the joke's on you, Jack. The joke was on us. That's it, y'all. I don't know what to say. I can't water it down. I can't water it down. You feel me? Hold up. They're both kicking meaningful and useful information. Be safe, everyone. That's right. What's up, Black Barbie? This is about to happen like what happened to Baltimore back in the 80s. Remember when it was used to be Halloween night? Oh, yeah, don't forget the purge is still going down in slow motion. It's still going down. It's still purging out here. Oh, God. It's difficult to be typed. Okay, I got you. All right, y'all. I see y'all go left. I got to go. Bro, some dudes tried to come shoot me at 11 a.m. the other day over a girl, man. I was like, bro, go to bed. The youth is fried. That's a fact, man. Your people's done lost their mind. Because guess what? killing over a female ain't gonna do nothing. It's not gonna change your life at all. That's it. You can do what you want to do all day, but it ain't gonna stop the migrants from being unleashed. That's just the facts. The Illuminati card game has a fast food. Y'all need to check out the Illuminati card game. That's right. All right, y'all. What's up, Shayna? Salute Lipinski. Salute. Real OG. Mike, what up? What up, Mike? Nope, nobody talking about Diamond and Silk that died. Yep, Diamond died. Silk's still alive, if I'm not mistaken, but Diamond is resting in peace. Diamond right here, resting in peace. One of Trump's biggest supporters. Two sisters used to go hard. And they used to come with facts. But rest in peace. Just like King Face was going hard for Trump. Rest in peace. Some people say he might be laying low. Maybe so. Episode 357. It's in the books. Thank y'all for tapping in, pulling up, staying tuned. I appreciate everybody. Y'all enjoy y'all day. Stay right and stay blessed. I'm out.